Hi everyone. So I was in the middle of packing when Emily Brett approached me about the social media thing with regarding Amal. First of all, what she confronted me about was not about what was on my social media because they can't let on that they've looked at it. So what they decided to get me on was CCTV footage of me trying to record Amal and failing, right? So they said, "Oh, you tried to record Amal having an episode and that counts as harassment." Let me tell you something, right? In that live video, my voice was shaking. Everybody could tell. There are several videos where I've discussed Amal and my voice has been shaking because I've been traumatized by everything that she's done. Okay? Over the hours that she has been harassing me, there was at one point where I was having a psychotic episode and I could feel myself having a psychotic episode. You know what I did? I decided to get some sleep, drink some chamomile tea, eat some food, talk to someone about how I was feeling, and get some colloidal silver. I turned out not to need it in the end because the psychotic episodes had died down. Bear in mind, I was going through a psychotic episode while this bitch was harassing me. I literally threatened. I didn't threaten her, but I said somebody needs to slice you from your hoo-ha to your face. Okay? I literally said that. Does that sound like the kind of person who's sane? Does that sound like the kind of person who's actually doing okay? No, it doesn't. And yet you've turned around and said, she's having an episode and I'm not traumatized. You see, this is the mistake that you people tend to make. You people tend to make the mistake that thinking that just because somebody's calm, it means they're not going through shit. They are going through shit. When you torture somebody, it affects them. That's the fucking point. You want to come to me and talk to me about 80 plus hours of harassment and you're getting on me about one little incident? There's nothing wrong with this picture. But I'm prepared to accept the consequences. You know why? Because everybody could see 2 recordings of Amal lying, one of them including Brent Mind being witness to everything that was going on there. During the Brent Mind meeting, Amal lied twice. She also confessed to having somebody living in the house when they weren't supposed to live there. And I warned them, I said, if the situation escalates, then it's going to end up with people being seriously hurt or seriously in trauma. And look what's happened. Amal's had an episode. Mojan's had episodes. Even I threatened to have an episode until I nipped it in the bud. So it's 3 vulnerable women affected by this situation that Brent Mind led us to. This is entirely Brent Mind's fault. I don't care how much of a sociopath Amal Mohammed is. I don't care how much of a sociopath she is. This is a situation that Brent Mind is responsible for. And instead of actually taking responsibility and doing the right thing, they couldn't even move me into a flat with no damp in it. I'm moving into a flat with fucking damp in it right now. They can't do a single thing without being sloppy and vindictive. I said in one of my emails, feel free to call the police, feel free to call Genesis, feel free to call mental health. Because when you do, there's going to be hell to pay. That's a whole lot of you involved in corruption against one person. And probably multiple people throughout Brent. Bring it. I'm ready for it. Because what's filming somebody blatantly bullying you, episode or not, in comparison to a year, hell, 5 to 6 years, no, 2014, so no, we're talking about 7 to 8 years now of people harassing me and the people who are harassing me facing no consequences. You motherfuckers have got a track record. You motherfuckers have got a track record. About you want to talk about consequences. The only people who are not prepared to face any consequences are you right now. Even Amal is prepared to face consequences for her actions. She don't give a shit. As long as I'm angry, as long as it got to me, as long as I'm traumatized, she's fine by it. She doesn't care. This falls back on you, and you know it. Everything that went on in this house is as a direct result of me warning you and not doing a goddamn thing to solve the situation. And the police, and Genesis Housing, and mental health. I've got years on you. So bring the fucking consequences. Episode my ass. Do you understand how quiet this bitch was when she came back into her room? Only to start throwing stuff again when she figured out that I had a way around this. I always find a way around it because you people are dishonest. If you were honest about your business, I would have no ammunition. But seeing as you want to be dishonest, I have several things against you. This is just multiple things that I have against you that you have to answer for. So ain't none of you getting no revenge on me. I'm going to make sure you suffer. Don't you ever in your life think you're going to allow a year of harassment against me and think that I'm not going to have a backup plan. It says on the mental health records, it says that on my care records, I am a vulnerable woman with borderline personality disorder and that stress causes psychosis. I have had over 80 hours of stress. Which ordinarily would be psychosis inducing. It's gotten to the point where I've threatened violence. With somebody in here could have been seriously hurt. And let me tell you something, it weren't gonna be me. Because that decomposing mummy looking motherfucker ain't got the weight advantage. I've got weight and height. The only advantage she's got over me is her being a sociopath. She's a bigger sociopath than me. And that's it. And the only thing she's good at is fucking getting people annoyed and getting people traumatized to the point where they want to hurt her just to end it. Where they want to kill her just to end it. That's what she gets off on, and that's what her talent is. Because she knows it. All the trauma that I've been subject to. All the trauma that has been induced on me. And the only thing that I have been met with is warnings and severe solutions. Hospitalizations. Nobody else has been punished for it. Nobody else has been punished for the harassment against me. Not to my knowledge. Yeah. No, it is bitch goes. Yeah, so basically, Brent Mind, I'm prepared to face the consequences of harassing this decomposing, black-hearted, fucking zombified mummy next door. I just hope you are ready for the consequences when your dirty laundry comes out, when Amal's dirty laundry comes out, when Majan's dirty laundry comes out, even Tyne's dirty laundry comes out, when the police's dirty laundry comes out, when Genesis' dirty laundry comes out, when mental health's dirty laundry comes out. I hope you're prepared for all of that. Because I am not. What I'm no longer going to do is suffer consequences alone. And I've got bare information on you. So bring it. Fabulous D out.